we got Lord HYDRAX H6 and Spyro TREPTUNE T4 in our spider web. Welcome to the spider web. For this video, I will be unboxing Lord HYDRAX H5 and Spyro TREPTUNE T4. We have yet another Surge release, and it's Hypersphere and Slingshock in one. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm really liking these types of 2-packs, and these recolors look amazing. I am pretty excited to unbox this one. This set, man, that looks cool. Alright, so looking at the back, we see Lord HYDRAX is indeed a left spinning balance type. Of course, the Lord base is dual spin, but the HYDRAX chip is left spin. Alright, so the disc is Convert, or the Hypersphere version of Convert, and the driver is Trick Hypersphere. It's a cool black recolor too. Alright, Spyro TREPTUNE is a stamina type. The disc is indeed 13, and the driver is Survive Slingshock, I believe. I'm really liking the look of this. I'm just really liking the look of this. And the box art as well, like, that's just amazing. Alright, got a good look at the parts. Lord HYDRAX will go first. And first of all, we're going to go over the Lord layer base. Hasbro's Hypersphere Lord looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. I would have liked for them to paint the eyes over here. Maybe bronze or maybe black. Either that or paint this, like the edge of this, maybe bronze. But other than that, this looks pretty cool, especially with the HYDRAX chip added to it. Lord as a layer base for Hasbro's Hypersphere system isn't really the strongest. Is it terrible? No. Is it really good? Also no. It's kind of just in the middle in terms of Hypersphere. And maybe in general it's kind of eh. But nonetheless, this recolor does look pretty cool. We have the HYDRAX H5 chip, and this looks pretty cool as well. Look, the way they painted the mouth and the eyes white like that, that gives it such a creepy looking feel. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like, I just love the look of this. Now, I wish they painted the eyes of the whole snake thing, those two snake things back there. Isn't it supposed to be like 4? I mean, I don't know. Just at least these two would have been nice. Although it is pretty tiny, so I understand why they wouldn't bother. But yeah, this does look pretty cool nonetheless. Alright, here's the QR code at the very back. The slopes seem okay. They seem okay. They don't seem to be all too great, but they just look okay. I don't think they're going to be that crazy. Now that looks cool. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that in this video, but man, that looks cool. Next up we have Convert Hypersphere. The whole gimmick about this one is that one side is heavier than the other. This side being the heaviest, as you can tell, this little hole, the whole arrow's focusing down, then that little extra filled in spot, while this one's vacant. It's not really the great. I believe 1 dash is better in terms of doing something like this. Although I won't say this is far from 1 or 1 dash, but I think it's the lesser of the 3. I think it would have been better if we had something like outer for this one. Yeah, it's just that a lot of the weight is going to be focused on one side, which doesn't really fit Lord, in my opinion. I mean, it's supposed to have 2 contact points, well, 2 main contact points, or maybe 4 if you want to include this. But then just having 1 focus point is very weird. I understand that this disc is supposed to be meant for balance types, but yeah, it doesn't really seem to fit Lord in my opinion. Next up we have Trick Hypersphere, and this is a pretty good pick. I love the black recolor of Trick. Black drivers always look pretty cool, in my opinion. This is pretty cool. Maybe it's more of a very dark gray than a black, but it still looks cool nonetheless. Trick is a pretty good driver. I won't say it's the best, but it is pretty good, especially for certain balance type combinations in Hypersphere Stadium. So this is not a bad driver to pick. let's go ahead and put this whole bay together. Yeah, like I suspected, the slopes are just okay. They're nothing too crazy, nothing bad, just okay. Next up we have Spiral TREPTUNE T4, and it does indeed remind me of a race car for some reason. This does remind me of a race car driver. It would have been nice if this was an attack type, that would have been funny, but at least this is a Slingshock bay. I really like the look of this one, pretty cool. I love how they painted this blue and then this red. Like the variations of colors, but then the fact that it's mostly white is just really cool. And they painted the eyes green down here. All of like the random colors aren't really way too random, but they make it look so cool. And I love how they painted the other side blue for the most part. There is the QR code if you want to go ahead and scan that. The slopes also look okay. They don't seem way too crazy. They're almost the same as HYDRAX's. But yeah, they're just okay. TREPTUNE as a layer though is pretty decent. Next up we have the 13 disc, and 13 is pretty decent for stamina combinations. No, it may be a little better than decent actually. From what I've seen on certain stamina combinations, 13 can be pretty useful. I don't know how useful, but it can be pretty useful. It's nice and spread out, which helps with balance. Really not much else to say, it's just a pretty decent looking disc. And finally, we have Survive Slingshock. Now, Survive Slingshock is pretty cool. I love the blue. However, Survive is not really the greatest of stamina drivers. There are a lot of better options out there, like Absorb Slingshock or Eternal Slingshock, something like that. However, I won't say this is terrible, because it really isn't. It has a good stamina, but the life after death isn't really there. But I won't say it has bad stamina. And when you put it in slingshot mode, it actually functions quite well. So in order to change it to slingshot mode, you just rotate this. So right now it's in stamina mode, but then you push it over like this. And, mine is kind of sticky in a sense. Yeah, it'll just probably just press in on its own. This is slingshot mode when it's loose like that, and then flip it over Bowering mode, which is basically just it acting like a normal stamina type. Really cool, really cool. Spring in this driver is probably just okay. Yeah, seems okay. Let's go ahead and put this whole bay together. And once again, oh, the slopes on this feel better than HYDRAX here. Pretty good. Alright, both of these bays are pretty cool. Let's go ahead and weigh them on scale. Okay. Lord, 8.63 grams. HYDRAX, 2.79 grams. 11.44 grams for Lord HYDRAX. Convert, 19.44 grams. Yeah, I didn't think it hit over 20. Trick Hypersphere, 8.51 grams. Altogether, 39.40 grams. So, very close to the 40 gram mark, but doesn't surpass it. Alright, let's get TREPTUNE. 10.8281 grams, somewhere around there. 13, 19.77 grams. As expected from a stamina-oriented disc, to be honest. Other than wheel. 5.7 grams for the driver. Oh, this is a 4-star disc. Just realized that. 36.27 grams. I guess that makes sense. It is a slingshot bay. It needs to be light. I mean, kind of light in order for this actually move on the rails pretty easily. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But without further ado, we must move on to the test battles. Alright, starting out with Lord HYDRAX for the test battles. 3, 2, 1, let it... Test launch. Man, that looks cool. That's a cool bay. That's a cool bay. Don't know how many times I said it already, but that's a cool bay. Flare Cobra. 3, 2, 1, let it... HYDRAX takedown flare. Survivor finish, burst finish, ring out. I don't know. Either way is fine. You just need it to win. Survivor finish for Lord HYDRAX. How about Royal Genesis? 3, 2, 1, the break. Oh! Ooh. Pretty cool. And Lord HYDRAX with the Survivor finish. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh gosh. Now they just crashed into the wall. Alright. Viper HYDRAX sticking on Lord HYDRAX. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Come on, HYDRAX. Wait, they're both HYDRAX. Come on, Lord. Take down Viper. Please. We're gonna do another round. Oh, Viper with the life after death. 3, 2, 1, let it. Whoa! Viper with the little jumps at the very beginning. And Lord HYDRAX wins. Inferno Salamander. 3, 2, 1, let it. Oh god. Out of a snipe. Oh gosh. Yo, now that's clean. That's nice. Well, wasn't there a bit of a snipe at the beginning? Still, it's a nice burst finish. 3, 2, 1, let it. Whoa. Nice attack. And Lord HYDRAX with the Survivor finish. Let's go. Let's go. Took down Inferno. Final opponent for HYDRAX will be Command Dragon. 3, 2, 1, let it. Whoa. Come on, beat. Oh! The man can get those heavy hits in. Come on. Take it down. Take down Command. You got this, buddy. Ah, no. If it doesn't burst it, yeah. Command has such good life after death. 3, 2, 1, let it. Oh, goodness. HYDRAX, come on. Take down Command. Yes! Command has been defeated. Ah, I kinda like this one. Alright, we now have Rail Rush Space Stadium. We're about to test launch TREPTUNE. 3, 2, 1, let it. Battling mode. That looks pretty gorgeous, actually. Well, I won't say it's way too pretty, but it does look pretty nice when it spins. Pretty stationary, like it should be in battling mode. Now let's put in Slingshock mode. 3, 2, 1, let it. Woo! Travels pretty smoothly. Pretty smooth sailing. Alright. Pretty good. So we're going to put in battling mode. And let's put up against... let's go ahead and start a little easy. Gargoyle G4. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Rip. Okay, stamina versus defense. Should be able to outlast Gargoyle here. Keyword should. And it does. Survivor finish. Alright, that's pretty cool. Now, I'm going to leave Gargoyle in battle mode and put TREPTUNE in Slingshot mode. 3, 2, 1, let it. Gargoyle zooming around without Slingshot mode on. So, doesn't seem like this TREPTUNE is that aggressive in Slingshot mode compared to other bays, which I guess makes sense because it is a stamina combination. Yeah, it didn't do so bad. Vice Leopard, but it's red. 3, 2, 1, let it. Whoa. Whoa! Leopard! Gosh!
Yeah.
Oh, burst finish! I mean, what do you expect after those huge attacks? My goodness, Leopard. You got a burst. Okay. TREPTUNE, let's put you in Slingshot mode and try this again. Being stationary against an attack type like that, probably not the best thing to do. 3, 2, 1, let it. Alright, Leopard, what you gonna do now? Now, TREPTUNE's the one going in. Oh, not enough to shatter Vice Leopard. Now, we're gonna put Leopard in Slingshot mode so we can have 2 bays in Slingshot mode. That's right, we're doing a 3rd round against Leopard. 3, 2, 1, let it. There we go. Come on, take down Leopard. Whoa! Now that's a pretty good attack by TREPTUNE, and look at that, we get the victory. Pretty good, pretty good. And I pushed the slopes on Leopard quite a bit. Nearly bursted it, actually. Alright, cracking the K4. Start out in Slingshot mode. 3, 2, 1, let it. Stamina type, zooming around. I doubt we'll see a burst, but wonder who will win this standoff. Or maybe Showdown's the correct, or maybe at least the better term for it. Alright, there we go. TREPTUNE with the victory. Alright, let's put both of these guys in battling mode. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, you are in battling mode, right, Kraken? Kraken being a little aggressive at the very beginning. It does have Prevail Slingshot, which is a Hasbro exclusive driver, and I do believe it's better than Survive Slingshot. Yeah, it may outlast TREPTUNE here. Yep. Not by way too much, but it still beats TREPTUNE. Alright, TREPTUNE, let's put you up against a less spin or 2. Geist Fafnir without the proof frame. Because I know if it has the proof frame, it's going to easily win. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Both bays in battling mode. Oh, goodness. Already smacking TREPTUNE off balance. If the base of Survive was wider, it probably wouldn't get knocked off balance so easily. I think a better fit for TREPTUNE would have been Absorb or something. It would have been nice to get another Absorb recolor. The only one that I know of is that black recolor we got from that one Geist Fafnir recolor. And Geist Fafnir wins, as expected. Now, Geist Fafnir's Slingshot mode doesn't really work. So, I'm just going to leave in battling mode, but I will put TREPTUNE in Slingshot mode. 3, 2, 1, let it. Maybe TREPTUNE could get a slow motion burst. Now that I think about it. Oh, please. Please. It'd be a little difficult to beat Geist because Geist does have that layer gimmick with the whole dragon clamp thing. Oh, wait. Oh, I should be able to beat it. Come on, beat it. Beat it. No, the life after death was too great. Survivor finish for Geist Fafnir. Okay. Let's put you up against one more opponent. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I want to put up against Turbo Spryzen, although I want to leave Turbo Spryzen in left. And we'll put it in... Let's put in Slingshot mode first. I'll remove the wall frame. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Oh gosh, TREPTUNE, you just sat in there like a sitting duck. Bruh. Oh no. Oh, maybe it can take down Spyder. And it does indeed take out Spyder. Survivor finish. TREPTUNE in Bowering mode, and Spyder technically will put in Bowering mode as well. How about Stamina mode? In this case, I'll put the wall frame back on since it's not really going to be going off the rails. Hopefully. 3, 2, 1, let it. And it does indeed outlast Turbo Spyder in left spin. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, I'm gonna do one more round. Spyder will stay in stamina mode, but it'll be in right spin. 3, 2, 1, let it. Spyder will most likely win this one. I mean, it's Turbo Spyder. If TREPTUNE does win, that's pretty huge. I don't think it will, but maybe. Spyder's layers is really good. Yeah, I can already see it. Spyder with the survivor finish. Alright, Spyder stats. What should I rate these ways? Let's start out with HYDRAX. HYDRAX gets a solid, I think a solid 7.5 out of me. It's a pretty cool looking bay, although it doesn't really have the best of slopes. The slopes are just okay. Driver's nice. This choice could have been more like something better, something more fitting for it, like outer. Yeah, it does look really cool, and the slopes aren't way too bad. And it can get some pretty good wins. But other than that, nothing really else to say. But I won't say it's a bad bay, because it really isn't. TREPTUNE, same case. Slopes are better than HYDRAX's. It looks pretty cool. It could do pretty well here and there, but overall it's kind of just eh. Maybe it's a little worse than HYDRAX in terms of performance. I don't know. I'm going to give it a solid 7. Overall, this set probably be a 6.5 or a 7. It's just an okay set. Nothing way too crazy. Nothing way too bad. Just okay. Would I recommend this set? There'll probably be other sets I'd recommend other than this. But I won't say don't buy this. This is a pretty decent pack to get. Especially if you already have a lot of bays, or you just want to collect more bays that are just cool looking. This is definitely a good pack for you. Alright, thank y'all for watching, and keep blading.